In this video, I'm going to show you how you can send 200 connection requests every single week to your ideal prospects automatically on LinkedIn, and how you can create a 3-step messaging sequence to go with that automation so you can book 10 to 15 calls every single month. I'm going to show you everything from who are we going to target in Sales Navigator, how to get that Sales Navigator search into the automation tool, how to create that automation, what kind of proven messaging we are going to use. So let's hop first into the Sales Navigator and see the people we are going to target. Okay, here we are inside LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And I have made this pre-made search here that I will go over shortly. But if you don't know yet how to use Sales Navigator yourself, check out this video where I will go over it in depth. Now let's check the targeting here. First of all, we are targeting Swedish companies where there are 1 to 50 people in these companies, because bigger companies are not too relevant for me because they have in-house sales teams and like good processes. And also I do not want to target self-employed people because they often do not have the resources to buy my services. Now, the companies are in Sweden, but also the people are in Sweden as well. And I am targeting the sales sector, marketing sector, and the business development sector, or like the categories where these people are working. Now, the seniority level also is directors, owners, and partners, vice president, experienced managers, and like the high-level people. So I do not want to like include juniors or entry-level market managers or something like that. Now, the industry we are targeting is IT services, and this is because I have a case study in the IT services and also a lead magnet that I'm going to show you shortly. And also we are here, you can see AI or artificial intelligence. So these keywords are appearing in these like people's LinkedIn profiles. So this means that they are not only IT companies, but AI companies. And the two final filters are second degree connections. So these people and I have like common people in our networks. So when I'm going to send them a connection request, they will see that, okay, we have mutual connections and they are more likely to accept my request. So the sequence can begin. Now here also posted on LinkedIn. So you're going to see from the copy itself that you are referencing that they are active in LinkedIn. And also, when people are posting on LinkedIn, they are active on LinkedIn, which means that they are more likely to, again, accept our connection request and reply to our messages. Now, you can take this LinkedIn Sales Navigator URL link from the search bar above, and then we are going to go to the automation tool, Prosp, where I will show how to create that automation. Okay, this is Prosp, and Prosp is a LinkedIn automation tool that you can use to create these automations. If you want to try Prosp for 2 weeks, check out the link in my description, and you will get the 2-week trial period. Now, if you want to create a campaign, you can go here to the campaign section and create a new campaign here. Create the campaign from scratch and name the campaign. I usually name my campaigns like this. So the company I'm creating the campaign, location, industry, then the ICP titles, so the decision makers, and any other filters I might be using. So I know what kind of campaign this is. Then create the campaign. And now here you can see 8 different options that you can find and add people to this campaign. You can use your own list or a CSV list. You can use Sales Navigator that we are going to use right now, the Sales Navigator link, or you can even take like LinkedIn posts and the likers and commenters and add those people to your like campaign, which is crazy, or 2 other options as well. But let's go with the Sales Navigator right now. Just add the URL link here, so the link from the LinkedIn Sales Navigator search, and then extract and import. Now select the correct user and then create a new list for this like campaign. And I always use the same exact name as my campaign here, and then confirm. Then after a while, these people are being pulled right now from Sales Navigator, and we can create our campaign. Okay, after a minute, we are given this section and we can start creating our campaign. So press the plus button, then visit LinkedIn profile. So I like to start my campaigns always by visiting the LinkedIn profile because they will get a notification, see my face, and then be a bit more familiar with me. The next step is liking the LinkedIn post, the past or last LinkedIn post. And this is especially good because we are targeting people that have in fact posted in the past 30 days. So let's add this. And this is like another touch point. Once more, they see my face, I like their post, and are more likely to like accept my connection request. Now the next step is actually sending that connection request. So let's select that here. And usually I like to keep this empty, but for this campaign I had planned this kind of messaging, and I'm going to explain why. Here you can see, hey, first name, I saw you're pretty active here. So because these people have in fact posted in the past 30 days, I'm going to reference that in the connection request, And yes, that's like a thing that I have noticed about that person. Now, I work with a lot with LinkedIn myself, and I was curious how you use it in your day to day. So, a relaxed question, not a pitch immediately. And I have seen that this kind of messaging doesn't give me as high connection acceptance rate as a blank one, but the conversations are pretty good from the get go. So that's why I like to sometimes use a like connection request message. And here would be cool to connect anyway, a little bit smiley, keep it relaxed, keep it spontaneous. And also, I haven't have a dot here, or this is in purpose like a small I. That again would seem that I have written it in the moment, that it isn't like overly perfect as most automation messages are, which is why they smell like automation and templates. So I want to avoid that. Save it. And then after the connection request has been accepted, if it's accepted, I do not want to send a message immediately because again, that smells like automation. So we are going to wait for 1 day here. Now, after the 1 day has passed, we're going to send our first message after the connection request has been accepted like this. And this is the message I'm going to send. So, nice to meet you first name. I just made a playbook on how automation, AI company, got 10 enterprise meetings and 100K opportunities from LinkedIn in 14 days. Since you work with AI, I thought you might find this interesting. Let me know what you think if you check it out. And this is the link. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. Now, why I'm sending this is that I'm just like to acknowledge that he has accepted my connection request here, and I'm putting this and a small caps because again I want to be maximum spontaneous. I like to seem that I have written this in a hurry. Now, this I made a relevant playbook, and here's also a case study of a similar company that you are. Since you also work with AI, so I have noticed that he works in AI, which again is a step further. And here, let me know what you think if you check it out. So a relaxed proposal, nothing too serious here. And the reason I love Prosp about every single automation tool out there is because we can do this. We can send this message as its own and send a new message right after it, which will be this one. And then again, third message. So this seems that I am writing it in the moment in my like computer or even my mobile phone. Then this one, and then I like to keep the link as a last message because they will only see link, and this will be like the preview of the messaging like sequence I have sent him. So he will be curious, okay, what is this link? But if it would be like, let me know if you want to hop on a call or something like that, nobody even opens that. So that's why I like to leave the link as a final message here. Now, an important note to you. If you are using some kind of lead magnets or resources or videos or whatever you are sending to people as free value, make sure it's better than anything in the market or like really high quality at least, because when they see that, they will like judge your service based on that. So if it's poor quality, why the hell should they even be interested? So this is a kind of in-depth resource I'm going to send him about the Olli and automation like relevant company case study. So it's pretty long. I go over a lot of stuff. It's visual. It's actually specific and concrete. It has a lot of like value that he can use even without like buying my service. So that's like an important thing to keep in mind. Okay, back to the campaign. So by the way, I want to change this from 1 day to 2 days because when I send the connection request, the message will be sent to him, like the connection request message. So if they accept my request, they will see this, but they might be busy. So 1 day is maybe a too short amount for them to reply. So I'm going to give them another day to reply to me before this sequence is sent. Now, after these messages, I want to keep it like more open. So let's do 5 days here before any other messages go. So let's do five days, right, like this. Now the final message and the third message, kind of, if you can like include that connection request message as a message. But anyways, this is the second one. So by the way, name, did you check out the doc yet? So a question if they checked out the doc, and if not, I made a few minute video of the process if you'd like to watch it. So if they are not interested in reading a 30-page document, as some people are not, I also have a 2 minute video, or I think it's like 4 minutes that they can watch that I will like provide a lot of value as well in a high pace. It's made in a mirror board, and they will also see my face that will increase trust and maybe spark that conversation I'm looking for. So let's put this here. And that's it. That's the campaign. So pretty straightforward, not pitchy at all. I'm only wanting them to reply to me in some sort of way. I want to give some kind of value. I want to like show my face. to increase trust, and those are like the building blocks of a good outbound campaign. If I would send like an empty connection request here and immediately after accepting a pitch comes, nobody likes it, everybody hates that, everybody is doing that, so be different. Then only a few things before we can launch this campaign. So settings here, we can check this box, skip leads that have already been contacted through another campaign. So if you are like maybe weeks or months in and you have a lot of campaigns running at the same time, it's good idea to toggle this. Now here you can also set up the time to send these messages. So I'm gonna do like 8 a.m. and I'm gonna do this manually because there is no way to do this in one set. And then this one's like 4 hours per day. So I'm gonna do 2 o'clock. So not 3 o'clock. Like that. Boom, save schedule. And finally the frequency here. So I'm gonna do 40 connection requests every single day. And remember, our messages are not in one big block. They are message, 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 message. So we're gonna do this maybe 150 just to make sure that our message will send every single day. Now you can also do 40 to likes to post and profile visits. And yeah, that's it. Now remember that you can send 200 connection requests every single week in LinkedIn if you have LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So we send 40 per day. This means that from Monday to Friday, 200 requests have been sent. So technically you can toggle these out. But sometimes I come here, changes if I launch another campaign, or I might launch on Saturday. So I want the connection requests sent on Saturdays as well. So I like to just keep these on. Prosp will automatically like end your sequences when the 200 connection requests have been sent for the week. So you don't need to worry about going over the limit. Then we are here. We can run this campaign. So just press that. Please wait, your campaign is being launched, and congratulations, you have launched your first automated LinkedIn campaign. When you have launched your campaign, just monitor your LinkedIn inbox. There will be replies there automatically coming in the coming days. And also, when you get your replies, and especially positive replies, you need to keep track of those, because follow-upping and keeping track of the conversations within days and weeks is the most important thing, because that's how you actually book the meeting. Rarely you will get meetings from the first reply, so you need to track them. Personally, I like to use the Condo CRM, which is a LinkedIn CRM. It's amazing because the LinkedIn own inbox is pretty horrible. So if you want to try Condo for a month, check out the link in the description and go for it. Now, I hope this video was valuable to you and you got something new out of it. If you did, subscribe for more. I'm going to do more videos from now on. Give a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment if you want to tell me what kind of videos you might want to see in the future. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.